Hi, I'm Nigel Poole, one of the team here at Christchurch Beckenham. This time last year I had to take some forced time out as a vicar in one of our local parishes. I was exhausted, burnt out, and needed space to heal and reflect on my ministry. I was fortunate enough to be able to go away on retreat for a week at a community on the edge of Dartmoor who specialise and care for clergy and others in my position. I left London with feelings of guilt for taking time out, apprehension and fear for the future. What next? Letting go. The feeling of letting people down. It was a difficult time with all of those emotions that most of us are struggling with at the moment. As I arrived, I found a welcome. I found peace. I found solitude, space to breathe. In a sense, I was in isolation. In a similar way, we all are at the moment. Psalm 27 verse 14, wait for the Lord, became a recurring theme through the week, which is so relevant in these times. And the Psalms became and still are a source of hope. Let me read you Psalm 33 verses 18 to 22. But the eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, on those whose hope is in his unfailing love, to deliver them from death and keep them alive in famine. We wait in hope for the Lord. He is our hope and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. May your unfailing love be with us, Lord, even as we put our hope in you. The eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him. God's eye is on his people. Our eyes gaze on him, looking up to him. And as we do, so we meet his eyes looking down on us. And the amazing truth of waiting for the Lord, it takes us to a place where we can leave our fears, our thoughts, our concerns, anything. And it allows us space and time in worship, giving him the glory, the praise and the love. And with all his all-seeing eye watching over us, supplying our every need. The eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, on those whose hope is in his unfailing love. You see, the closer we come to the Lord, the closer he comes to us. As we wait for the Lord, we have hope. And as we hope in him, whatever state we're in, so his boundless love fills us. The psalmist continues to deliver them from death and to keep them alive in famine. God never promised things like the coronavirus wouldn't happen. These dangers are real and often seem dark, especially to us in the West. And they may appear utterly hopeless, but there is always one hope. God's eye is still on us, and that eye sees the danger, sees in tender love. We wait in hope for the Lord. He is our help and shield. The psalmist comes back to worship despite the situation, probably because of the situation. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. Life, church, society will probably be very different in the future. But as the prophet Isaiah reminds us, in that day we will say, surely this is our God. We trusted him and he saved us. This is the Lord. We trusted in him. Let us rejoice and be glad in his salvation. Well, God bless you, and I'll see you next Thursday.